Usborne has some fantastic fiction for older kids, teens, and young adults. So I'm going to start off with the younger of that group, about 7 and older, and move on progressively in difficulty. So the first series I want to show you is a new series called Pup Patrol. It is about a border collie named Stamp who is traveling the Australian outback, all around the Australian outback with his owner James. And in the first book, which is called Farm Rescue, they have to save this little farm town. It's raining heavily, the river is rising, and so they have to save the people of this town from flooding. The second book is called Bush Rescue, about saving a town from a bushfire. So they're great early chapter books, but just a step up maybe from the very first chapter books. They have illustrations throughout, really great illustrations, not terribly too much text per page or per chapter. So this is a great new series. Another great series for kids about 7 to 10, this is more geared toward girls, it's called EJ-12. It's about secret agent EJ-12, also known as Emma. So it's about her trying to save the world, all the while just trying to be a normal 10-year-old girl and kind of navigating the normal things that a 10-year-old girl would have to deal with. So it has some great lessons in it, some great morals, just an awesome chapter book. There's a bunch in these series. The next one I'm going to show you is another new series. It's called Ella Diaries. Kind of like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but a little bit more geared toward girls. So Ella is about to share her biggest secrets with you, and so you get to read her diary. She's got all these great illustrations and drawings throughout. Really cute series. This is great for about ages 8 to 12. The next one I want to show you is a great series about 9 to 11. It's called The Impossible Quest. So this is actually a great series for boys and girls. Both boys and girls like this series because there's 4 heroes and heroines in the book. So there's 2 girls and 2 boys. It's about these 4 unlikely heroes that have to band together to save their people. So just a great kind of sci-fi adventure book. The next one I want to show you is a great kind of mystery suspense book, also great for ages about 8 to 12. It's called the Gateway series, and the first book in this series is called The Four-Fingered Man. So it's about a girl named Amelia whose parents have decided to reopen this creepy old hotel. And let me read the back to you because it gives just enough mystery to show you what it's kind of about and make it suspenseful. So it says, when Amelia's parents decided to reopen a creepy old hotel, Amelia and her new friend Charlie quickly discovered that the place is much more than it seems. The Gateway is no ordinary hotel, and its guests aren't just visiting from other cities and towns. So a really great kind of suspense mystery series. Another great mystery series, this is more for ages about 10 to honestly young adults because it's just a great mystery series. This first book in the series is called The Mystery of the Clockwork Sparrow, and the second is called The Mystery of the Jeweled Moth. So it's about 2 female heroines, Miss Sophie Taylor and Miss Lillian Rose. The first book, the priceless Clockwork Sparrow is missing, and so it's up to them to catch the criminals. It's a pretty thick book, so there's a little bit more to it, as you can see. But this is a really fascinating series. The last series I'm going to show you is another great kind of suspense sci-fi series. This is geared toward ages 11, I would say, all the way up to young adult as well. I actually know some adults that have enjoyed this series. It's called The Last 13. So it's about 13 dreamers who have to find each other and band together to save the world. They're having these crazy dreams that are coming true, and they have to avoid capture. So the first book in the series is called 13, and then it counts down 12, and then the last book in the series is called Book 1. So great, really suspenseful series. If your child enjoys kind of dystopian or sci-fi books, they'll probably really enjoy this one. And that's all of the fiction for older readers that I want to show you. I hope you see something here that the older reader in your life is going to love.